Hi everyone, this is Erdingsman and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For this video, we are going to discuss different axioms of probability and some rules that are helpful in calculating the probabilities. So without further ado, let's begin. From the previous lesson, for the probability of an event, we calculate the probabilities given only some simple events. So may sinunod lang tayo na steps in calculating the probabilities. Now, to ensure the probability assignments will be consistent with our intuitive notions of probability, all assignments should satisfy the following axioms or yung tinatawag natin sa basic properties of probability. Meron tayong tatlong axioms of probability. Axiom number 1, for any event A, 0 is less than or equal the probability of event A less than or equal 1. So, ano bang ibig sabihin yan? For axiom number 1, hindi lumalampas ng 1 or ng 100% yung probabilities na i-assign natin palagi. This simply 0 less than or equal the probability less than or equal 100%. Hindi pa nagkaroon ng 200% na probability. Palaging 0 to 1 or 0 to 100%. Kaya kung mapapansin nyo, palagi yung nakukuha lang natin na value is point something, 0.50, 0.75, or kung i-convert natin into percent, 75%, 50%, puro ganun lang. Axiom number 2, let S be the sample space, then the probability of the sample space is equal to 1. From the previous problems natin sa probability of an event, kung i-combine lang especially dun sa mga problems na walang binigay na probability at tayo yung mag-a-assign ng probability. Kapag mag-a-assign tayo, dapat yung total na probability ng sample space na yun ay equal to 1. For example, kung magtutoss tayo ng isang coin, so dalawa ang maging outcome niyan. Ang sample space natin is head and tails. Ngayon, mag-a-assign tayo ng probability since dalawang outcome lang naman yan, dapat equal to 1 ang probability ng buong sample space. Kaya ang ilalagay natin dito is 1/2. Dito naman is 1/2. Then, same as sa problem natin from the previous lesson na 2 coins. And, kung magtotoss tayo ng fair die, at lalagay natin lahat yun ng probability, ang sample space natin for a fair die is, and dahil 6 lang naman yan, and random result ang lalabas, equal probability. So, ito ay 1/6 and hanggang 1/6 din. Pag pinag-add mo lang yan lahat, all equal to 1. For axiom number 3, if A1, A2, A3 is an infinite collection of disjoint events, then the probability of A1 union A2 union A3 union is equal to the summation of the probability of A sub I from I to infinity. Or simply, sa axiom na to, pag-aadin lang natin sila lahat. That's for axiom number 3. Rules that are helpful in calculating probabilities. We have 3 important rules. Rule number 1, the complement rule. For any event A, probability of the complement of A is equal to 1 minus the probability of A, the opposite. Rule number 2, tinatawag natin as the addition rule. For any 2 events A and B, mutually exclusive tong events na ito. Probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus the probability of A intersection B. For any 3 events naman, A, B, and C, the formula is probability of A plus probability of B plus probability of C minus the probability of A intersection B minus the probability of B intersection C minus the probability of A intersection C minus the probability of A intersection B intersection C. Kapag tatlong mutually exclusive events ang ibibigay sa atin na problem. Rule number 3, let V denote the empty set, then the probability of V is equal to 0 or tinatawag natin as the null set. Example number 1, consider tossing a thumbtack in the air. When it comes to rest on the ground, either its point will be up or down. So we have 2 outcomes, up or down, denoting as capital U and capital D. So in sample space for this event is simply S is equal to U and D, up and down. We have 2 outcomes. So the axiom specify na yung probability ng sample space natin ay equal to 1. Axiom number 2. The probability assignment will be completed by determining yung probability ng U natin at yung probability ng D natin. Since yung up and down are disjoints and yung union nila is the sample space natin, the foregoing proposition implies that yung probability of sample space natin na equal to 1 ay didistribute natin sa probability ng U plus the probability ng down. One possible assignment ng probability natin sa probability ng up at saka probability ng down ay pwedeng 0.5 and 0.5 for probability ng down. Basta dapat equal sila to 1. Kasi nakapaloob sila sa isang sample space. Whereas, another possible assignment naman, pwedeng probability ng up is 0.75, probability ng down by complement rule. Kung gagamitin natin isang complement rule, of course, this is 0.25. Dahil complete opposite yung dalawa na yan. Ito yung simpleng application ng concept ng axioms at saka ng rules natin. Example number 2. A die is loaded in such a way that an even number is twice as likely to occur as an odd number. Kapag magtotoss daw tayo ng die, yung die natin is not a fair die. Kadalasan ng mga problems natin from the previous lessons, palaging fair die ang sinasabi. But this time, we use biased die and twice daw na pwedeng lumabas ang even number kesa sa odd number. If E is the event that a number less than 4 occurs on a single toss of a die, find the probability of the event E. First, we need to create a sample space for a die. Siyempre, we have 6 outcomes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Since hindi fair die yung gagamitin natin, we have a biased die, hindi natin pwedeng kabod ilagay na ang probability na i-assign natin sa bawat isa na yan ay 1 over 6. Meron tayong condition, madodoble ito, and madodoble ito. Rewriting the sample space, ang mga possible outcomes dito sa ating die is dalawang 2, isang 3, dalawang 4, isang 5, and dalawang 6. Kasi even number is twice as likely to occur as an odd number. So parang ganito yung magiging sample space natin para mas maintindihan natin and para mas maging less complicated siya. And by action number 2, dapat ang probability nitong lahat na to pag pinag-add mo is equal to 1. Merong siyam na maghahati-hati sa 1 and equal probabilities na yon out of 9. Creating the probability table for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. For 1, we have 1 over 9. For 2, since dalawa yan, 1 over 9 plus 1 over 9. We have 2 over 9 kasi dalawang beses ang chance lumabas ng even number kesa sa odd number. So sa 3, we have 1 over 9. 4, 2 over 9 din. Sa 5, 1 over 9. And sa 6, we have 2 over 9. The question, the probability daw ng event na a number less than 4 occurs. Ano-ano ba sa outcomes na to yung less than 4? Meron lang tayong 3. Event E natin is less than 4, 1, 2, and 3. Hindi nakasali yung 4 kasi less than 4. Hindi naman sinabing at most 4. So magkaiba yun. We have 1, 2, and 3. And kailangan lang natin i-add to by action number 3. Probability of event E is equal to probability of 1. We have 1 over 9. Plus probability of 2, we have 2 over 9. And lastly, for the probability of 3, we have 1 over 9. And the answer for the probability of event T is equal to 4 over 9. Example number 3. In example number 2, this is a continuation. Let A be the event that an even number turns up, and let B the event that a number divisible by 3 occurs. Find probability of A union B and probability of A intersection B. Alam na natin yung sample space. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now, kailangan natin i-create yung event. event A and event B. For event A, even number turns up. So we have 2, 4, and 6. For event B, divisible by 3. Out of the 6 outcomes or 6 sample points natin sample space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, dalawa lang naman divisible by 3 doon. Yung number 3 and yung number 6 outcome natin. So, by combination of event, A union B is equal to 2, 3, eto, 4, and 6. And for A intersection B naman, we have 6 lang. So, ito yung ating A intersection B. By assigning a probability na kapag odd number ay 1 over 9, kasi from the previous problem lang naman ito, kapag odd number 1 over 9, kapag ka even number 2 over 9, kasi nga twice yung chance ng even number na lumabas kasi sa odd number because of the bias die. For the probability of A union B, eto yun, i-add lang ulit natin. The probability of number 2 ay 2 over 9. Plus the probability of 3 is 1 over 9. Plus the probability of 4 is 2 over 9 ulit, even number. Plus the probability of 6 na even number is 2 over 9 din. And pag pinagsama-sama natin, the probability of A union B is equal to 7 over 9. And next, for the probability of A intersection B, meron lang tayong isang outcome. Ang probability agad niyan ay, dahil even number siya, we have 2 over 9. Kapag i-decimal natin yan, pasok pa rin siya dun sa axiom natin. One of the axioms of probability, yung axiom number 1, na between 0 to 1 lang yung ating range of event probabilities. And this is example number 3.